Good morning. Happy Monday. To the person who said, "Hey, gorgeous," like the second that I stepped out of my car, thank you. It is Monday. We're getting started on a really good week, and you're helping with that. I'm going to flow with it, and I take that compliment for what it's worth. On the subject of compliments, and I guess shooting your shot, if you're going to compliment someone, the criteria that I think is important to remember is that it is something that they can control. This is something that I learned from Tumblr via Instagram, that it is something that they can control. Think about what can we control about our appearances, our hair, makeup, clothes, shoes, accessories, maybe the way we smell. A lot of that we can control. So when you are going to give a compliment, first, you are so awesome for giving one. Make sure that it's something that is, it's one of those criteria and that they are ready to receive it. You can't control how they're going to receive it, but you can control your sincerity and then what you are commenting on. So that little thing to remember. On the subject of shooting your shot, I also want you to remember a couple of things. One, that you need to be motivated to shoot your shot more than not doing so. I know that sounds really simple and kind of obvious to say so, but I'm going to say it anyway. You need to want to express interest in the person more than you are afraid of what might happen, like what they might think of you, what other people around looking and listening might be thinking. And you need to be self-motivated. It needs to be coming from you in a genuine way, that your bottom line, all you care about is expressing interest and trying and finding out what happens next. The second thing that you can't control is whether or not they say yes. If they're going to say yes, if they're going to say no. What you need to think about on point 2, if they're going to say yes or no, is that you need to be okay with either outcome. You need to be psyched, and like inside I think you can be excited, but on the outside, if you want to play it cool, yeah, if they say yes. But you also need to be at an equal level of acceptance if they say no, because they have their reasons for saying yes, they have their reasons for saying no. And remember, you have your reasons for expressing interest in them and whatever you're going to say, whatever kind of context you want to express interest. If that's dating, if that's being friends, if it's just joining their group and being around them. I think find a way to articulate that and communicate that and be clear about it. So before you even walk up to them, I would not recommend coming up and being like, hey, hi, like, can we like hang out sometime? That's not gonna do well. They're gonna sense that you're scared and probably say no. I mean, sorry. I can't tell you how many times somebody has come up and been like, I've been working up the courage to talk to you all night or for so many days, or I've been waiting for weeks or months to work up the courage. And I give them credit for that. But on the note of, some people have said that I'm intimidating, so I'm sorry. I'm just out here being at a high frequency. But I want to encourage you to not be intimidated. Remember point, was it 1 that we said your internal motivation needs to be stronger than your fear. That's how things happen. It's how anything happens, is that the outcome is going to be greater than, not moving or staying in the comfort zone. Outside of your comfort zone is where dreams start to happen and dreams start to come true. So point 3 might be something that you need to reflect on some more, is that you are just a person. They are just a person. Everybody's human out here doing their best, except aliens, I guess. And we need to remember that. And so nobody is really better or worse than any next person. We're just at different frequencies. We're at different points in our journey. And once you can wrap your head around like, oh, we're all humans, and then we're all at these like different varying points of our adventures, our own like personal adventures and interacting with the world, I think that brings some humility to you, but also perceiving other people. That it comes back to point one, like, what's more important, that you want to do some self-preservation and not even try, or do you want to shoot your shot and find out what happens? I'm saying this for you as much as I'm saying it for me in any kind of context. I started out with this like talking about dating or talking about friendships, but it applies to so many other things. Applying for jobs. Are you going to talk yourself out of it because you don't meet all of the requirements? Or are you going to shoot your shot, fill out the application and submit it, and see if an interview goes really, really well? Are you going to F around and find out and it's going to turn out really great for you? Or are you going to like be like, no, I don't F around. I don't want to find out. I want things to stay the same. Well, do you want anything to happen in your life? I've had conversations like this with myself. Like, Anna, what are you doing? You're sitting around wishing for something to happen. When are you going to be taking initiative? Sometimes you do need a point of reflection. You need like the gestation for your dream to be happening inside. But at some point, it's gotta come out. At some point, it's gotta come out. I care about you. I care about you so much. I just want you to be happy. That's why we have this Monday morning message for you. Again, my name is Anna. I am the product of a glow up, and I believe that you can glow up too. We're all out here blossoming in some way or another, making different flowers, making different scents, and having a beautiful, absolutely wonderful garden. And I cannot wait for your blossom to join everybody else. So, love you so much. I believe in you.